Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a local SEO strategy for your small business. I want you to rank on the top of Google. Just follow these steps. So watch this. This video is dedicated to Darren Marion. I love you, brother. All right, guys, I hope all is well. Look, if you're here today, you want to rank right here on Google Maps. This is the most clicked area on Google for local search. You want to be here, right? So that's why you're watching this video. Now, another place you want to be is on the large language models like ChatGPT and AI overview with Google, right? Perplexity. These language models are being searched because what people are doing now is they just want to get to the point, right? They want the best or the cheapest, the most affordable, most highest reviewed plumber, mover, electrician in their area. So you want to be here on Google Maps. You want to make sure that you have your profile set up the right way, your website set up the right way, as well as many reviews. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So let's get started with step one. GBP signals. 33% of ranking on Google Maps has to do with picking the right GBP category. Let me show you how to do it. First of all, you come over to your Google business profile. You see where it says edit profile, the first button right here. You click that, and where it says business category, these are your GBP categories right here. And this is where you can make your changes. So you may be saying, well, how do I know if I have the right category? If you're a plumber, right? If you're a plumber, what you do is you just take a look at your competition. So right here, St. Pete Plumbing, that's plumber, and Talon Plumbing, right? So I would say the GBP category is plumber. Now, your secondary category could be HVAC contractor. And the reason why Blue Bear is paying, this is a sponsored link, even with 464 reviews, is either he doesn't have enough reviews mentioning the word plumber or plumbing, or he doesn't have enough content on his website that mentions plumbing, or HVAC is his main category. That's what he's really, and he doesn't want to mess with, putting plumber as his first category. Because whatever your first category is, that's like the strength of your business. That's the thing that you want to rank for the most. So, with HVAC, you really have to do a lot of extra work with building up your pages and getting reviews and off-page signals. And for some people, it's like, hey man, I'll pay $1,000 a month and I'll just put my business right here, right? So that's how you get your Google business profile. You get your categories. Now, I want to show you something real quick. It's called GMB Everywhere. It's been around for a long time. I do not have an affiliate code. I don't get paid by them. I use it. You'll notice that when I do a search like plumber near me, you'll see the extra categories. It has a rank check and how many reviews. This thing is awesome. I can make a whole video on that. I may do that soon. So here are your categories: plumber, bathroom remodeler, contractor, drainage service. I think they have too many categories, and I can guarantee you that they don't have pages on their website. You need pages on your website. We'll go over that next. You need pages on your I'm going crazy from this. Yeah, you need pages on your website for every category and every service. You want to be listed for that. You need to show Google that that's what you do. Review signals. I should have said it this way. Review signals. I know this is real bad, right? And it's probably a little too personal, but I always have to pee when I make my videos, but I won't get up until I'm finished. And I know that's bad for your kidneys or your liver or something like that. Kidneys, right? It's bad to do that, but man, if I don't do it, then I feel like it'll take forever to do my video. So, all right, reviews. Hey, look, here's the bottom line. You could have 1,000 reviews, right? I could have 200 reviews and I could beat you. And I'll tell you why. One, I get reviews at a constant pace. You got your 1,000 reviews. You haven't got a review in 3 or 4 months, right? So I constantly get reviews. I get reviews, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. My reviews are have a lot of signals in them. For example, location signals right next to the 3rd precinct, right next to the firehouse on Richmond Avenue. My reviews also not only have, places listed in them, but also the service that you provide and who provided the service. Google loves that. And Google doesn't like when the person is too over. Google will remove a review that seems fake, right? Even if it's real, when somebody says something so outrageous about the service, they either think that that's their son or it's a fake review. So, you have to kind of keep it from 1 to 10. You have to keep your review in regards to emotion somewhere around a 6 or a 7. Don't go, I guess that's the best way to say it. Don't go all the way to a 10. But you have to, in your review, if you want them to stick and you want them to help you the best, you want to add a picture or several pictures, right, in your review. And the other thing is you want to mention places that it's next to, mention the service, like points of interest, like a bridge or something like that. Like, we drove over this bridge and, it was really close to this bridge, right? Something like that, right? You want to say the people who came out to service your roof or did your plumbing job. You want to mention, well, did your moving job. You want to mention their name. That's, that's important, that they were responsible, they were on time, all stuff like that you want to put inside the review, and definitely take a couple of pictures, and those reviews for the most part will stick. Will stick forever. One of the other things that I want to show you, let's come over here, right? And all right, guys, so if you go to reviews, here's what I want you to look for. Look at the words in bold: service, communication, work, day, service, rates, and staff. Those are the keywords that you should try to use in your reviews as well, right? So take a look at other people's reviews and see what reviews are in bold. If you want your reviews to stick, make sure you use pictures as well. On-page signals. All right, guys, so this is the one that I like the most. This is the website design. Does your website say what you do and where you do it? All right, guys, so this is the one that I like the most. My dog is looking at me. He's ready to go. He's ready to go out. So I'll go over this kind of quick. So we look at St. Pete Plumbing, right? We're going to take a look at that website, because what we did was we did a basic audit before. Remember, we saw all the plumbing services, all the categories that they had, right? You need a page for each and every category, as well as each and every service that you provide. So if we come over to St. Pete, first of all, phone number is too small. If they provide 24/7, it should say it up here. It should say the credit cards that they offer. Somebody has a plumbing emergency, may not have a few $1,000s to give them. You want to know if they take American Express, Visa, Discover, right? Also, get rid of these shiny objects up on top. Once I click Facebook, I'm looking for my 9th grade girlfriend, and I'm off your website, right? So get rid of all that. I love this right here, plumbers in St. Petersburg. The only thing I would do is top-rated St. Petersburg plumber. I like to put the town first, the city first, then plumbing. You notice he doesn't just try to take over all of Florida and just put plumbers in Florida. He puts plumbers in St. Petersburg. Put the town that you're trying to rank. Don't put New York. Don't put Chicago. Put the name of the town that you're in, right? First, establish the strike zone there. Then you could spread out a little bit more, right? Look at this, 24/7 emergency plumbing. That should go up on top. right here. I should know you're 24/7 here, right? As we scroll down, that's their services. But look at this, our services. What type of services do you provide? You provide roofing, electrical, plumbing, mover, right? This is all what I'm talking about, on-page signals. Love this right here. But it should say, why trust us? Or why trust St. Pete Plumbing? Trusted plumber in St. Petersburg, Florida. Great. Excellent. What our customers are saying. These are all signals back to Google. What does this mean to Google, what our customers are saying? What does that mean about plumbing and St. Petersburg? These reviews aren't clickable, and I don't know where they're coming from, Yelp or Google or Facebook. Look, St. Pete Plumbing could probably buy and sell me 1,000 times. And they probably don't need any more business, and they don't need me talking about their website. But the reason why I'm saying it is because they're located in the map pack, and you may be making the same mistake, right? You may be making the same mistake. You can't rank for services that you don't have on your website. So if you come up here, the services that they have are gas service, sewer service, and water service. But if you look do a basic audit, you'll see their services are right here, meaning that people in reviews or some other articles are mentioning that they do these type of services, but they don't have them on their website, right? If you have a logo that's clickable, you don't need a home link. It's 2026. Nobody's coming to your website to read about you. They have an issue. Your first set of links right here should be your GMB categories. Your GMB category is plumber. The only thing on your homepage should be about plumbers and the town, St. Petersburg. That's all. Everything should be about the town and what you do in the town of St. Petersburg or your town. Your first set of links should be your GMB categories. What do I mean? Here are your GMB categories. You already have plumber, so your first link should say bathroom remodeler because it's your second GMB category. So right here should say bathroom remodeler, right here. Your second drop-down link should say contractor. So right here, bathroom remodeler, then underneath that, it should say contractor. And all your GMB categories come down this way. All your services right here. See services, bathroom remodeler, kitchen, bathtub, shower replacement, whatever your services are. Here are all your services. They're missing so much business because they're not putting on their website what they do. And this isn't a breakdown of them. They're probably doing great. I'm showing you because you may be making the same mistake. That's all. Right? Nobody's coming to your website, a plumbing website, to read the blog. If they do, the next call is going to be somebody from Bellevue to take them away in a straitjacket. You have to be crazy to... Who's going to go to a plumbing site to read a blog? This is all for Google. This is great. They did a great job. But I would put the blog link on the bottom. Coupons, good. Career, good. Contact. But here's what it should be. GMB category right here. The services you provide and location pages. So, for example, do you do work in the neighboring town in Pinellas Park? Or do you do work in Clearwater? Do you do work in Tampa? You need pages on your website to say what you do in those towns. GMB category, services you provide, location. The next one I would put is why trust us, right? That could be your about. And that page should be all about a continuation of why trust us. 25 years in business, family owned, over 400 reviews, 500 videos on Google. These are all on-page signals to Google and the LLMs to let them know what you do and where you do it. It starts with your website and it's checked off page on other websites, other review sites, Facebook reviews, Yelp reviews, Google reviews, blogs on other websites, not just yours. I don't know what's going on here. trying to get home. And I'm not going home. I don't know what's happening here. All right. All right, guys, listen, I hope this video helped you. If there's something that I could do to help you, my name is Brett from Mindsaw, and I like to make these videos to help you because I know what you're trying to do is you're trying to increase your business so you could take care of your family. There's nothing more important than your family, and that's the reason why I make these videos. If there's something I could do, please reach out. Come to my website. It's mindsaw.com. Click the talk with me button. Let's schedule a quick 5 or 10 minute consultation. Let's see if I'm a good fit. All right, guys.